Hi guys. A little different from my usual driving and recording. I'm at home today. I uh, I'm not really going anywhere for the weekend, but I really felt like making a video. Um, I haven't really been as consistent as I wanted to be for a while, but you know, I'm trying to work on that. I uploaded a video like maybe a couple days ago. I had a friend tell me he saw it, and he really he fucked with the with like what I was talking about. So it kind of inspired me to make more videos. And if you're watching this, my guy, you know who you are. And also another hater in my comments, you also know who you are. But yeah, basically, you read the title. We love those who hurt us, and we hurt those who love us. This is a song by Kendrick Lamar, and I feel like extending beyond just content. I feel like that's a very real and interesting quote to almost reflect upon, and it basically just makes you think about human psychology from like a different lens. So what does that even mean? We hurt those who love us and love those who hurt us. Ultimately, what human psychology is, and in terms of attraction or intrigue, or meeting somebody, um, we often desire what has limited access, what is more valuable, what we deem more valuable, because as humans, as time has evolved, we've fought for the more cherished thing and for the more like higher, regarded thing from any different perspective, what it could be. Um, let's say in terms of romance, maybe it's looks. You know, higher value comes to how someone is perceived physically, as well as how others deem that person. And so, what I want to talk, I mean, I can make a lot of videos about that, but regardless, what I bring that up for is that you know a lot of times in romance we treat these things as value, like currency, almost in a way. What values does this person have? What makes them valuable to me? What makes me attracted to them? And the reason I say that we should think about the quote, "We hurt those who love us and we love those who hurt us," is because oftentimes people who you know have like values that go beyond the regular status, money, looks, currency, oftentimes is personality. How well does this person treat me? How much respect do they have for themselves? All this and all that. And I feel like those things aren't valued as much as they used to be. I feel like, at least in my experience, that a lot of times in relationships, what people look for is these external, sources of value and limited supply. That's why people often say that when you treat yourself more valuable, like when you have more value and respect for yourself, other people see that and perceive you in that manner. And as well as external validation, like on some real shit, I'm gonna be so real right now. When other people want you, only then are is that one person, that significant person, gonna want you more, because suddenly there is the potential of losing that person. And that's why when you're too available, people leave. And that's why I say we love those who hurt us and we hurt those who love us, because when you truly care about someone, and you guys aren't together yet, and you want to preserve yourself for that person, oftentimes you'll like cut anyone off. You'll give that significant person you're trying to pursue all your attention. And I know this sounds terrible, but like, hear me out. This is like just something to reflect upon and take as an observation. But when you do this, when you give this person like your undivided attention, then suddenly that person feels like, oh wow, this person has a lot of time on their hands. They not many people aren't chasing them. They're they're giving me a lot of attention. Maybe they're not that valuable. Maybe I don't want them. And you know, then the other person, the person who's pursuing, is like, yo, I just gave this person my attention, my time, and they don't want me anymore. And that's weird. Like, why does that work? Everything is in the mind. Everything is human psychology. So, the minute that you are deemed as less valuable is the minute that you are deemed less valuable to that person. So, the reason I bring that up is because at that point, that's being hurt by the person you love. And loving the person you hurt is another lens, because let's say, you consider yourself only, you take care of yourself, you only like, think about yourself, then other people are going to see you and place you on a higher regard because, you know, you are at a higher level within yourself, so other people deem you as higher value. And so in that regard, in that situation, um, there might be someone that's like pursuing you romantically, but then with you, like with this mindset that you come above everything else, you won't give them the attention you need, and sorry, the attention that they want to give you or that they need. And what that results in is, man, I really like this person. I'm gonna give them this attention, but they don't seem to care. They're in their own lane. Um, I do all these nice things for this person, and they don't seem to give a shit. That is, we love those who hurt us, and these two things, these two like sayings, we love those who hurt us and hurt those who love us. I feel like they complement each other very well because everything in life is a balance, and leaning to one way or another way too much in that spectrum, that'll result in imbalance and not being able to properly project yourself. And I guess that's kind of like a saying like I wanted to bring up with you guys, but also I was probably making a video, and the lesson from that is balance and learning to love yourself and learning how to appreciate and love other people. And yeah, I'll take that into consideration however you want. Also, just want to see how the videos look on the computer. I want to make more videos where I'm not driving because I feel like I can't give my full attention. So maybe I'll make more like videos like this at home, or maybe I'll make some when I'm outside. And let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.